Hey there! My name is Ken Johnson, and I lead the IT team here at LeTourneau. When I first arrived at LeTourneau as a student, I used to drive home by myself Thanksgiving and Christmas. Growing up in the Midwest, I knew all the local highways and small roads and didn't have much need for a map. So when I came to LeTourneau, my parents gave me a Rand McNally Road Atlas. It was a massive book that seemed to take up the entire passenger seat. It had a map of all the known roads in the state. The first time I looked at it and tried to plot a path home, I was a little overwhelmed. There were lines going everywhere, and really no interstate paths from East Texas. So my path was a tangled connection of highways and intersections for over 900 miles. Eventually, I got used to the atlas and began to feel I had this. Then, one Thanksgiving, I found myself crossing the Mississippi River, about 300 miles too early. I was supposed to cross at St. Louis, but there was no arch. I was somewhere else. I drove for a bit and finally stopped and asked for assistance. It turned out I'd made a wrong turn and ended up in Memphis. I could have continued on and possibly eventually found an alternate path to my hometown in Illinois with my atlas. But the lady in the gas station who helped me that evening knew how to get me back on the quickest path home, back across the river. Navigating the world of technology, and especially cybersecurity, can feel a little bit like that atlas at times. At first, it can be overwhelming. But then, just as you master it, road construction sends you on a detour. You take a wrong turn, or in some cases, roads are removed completely. Our goal is, like that lady in Memphis, to help be part of your guidebook, to help you navigate the sometimes complicated roads of technology and cybersecurity. As we learned last year, we're all on the same team, and our team's goal is to help each other avoid any wrong turns. But when you're on a team and you have a challenging night, your teammates are there to step in and help. A bit later, we'll check in on a few characters who both took a wrong turn, but with two different outcomes. Outcomes tied to the choice they made when they realized they had made that wrong turn. First, we have another guidebook at LeTourneau. It can seem intimidating too, but it contains helpful tips on cybersecurity, and we want to highlight a few of those. That guidebook is our LeTourneau Policy Handbook. Policies 6.1 through 6.12 provide guidance on ways to be good stewards of technology at LeTourneau. But don't worry, we're not going to ask you to read them all today. Instead, we'd like to highlight a few tips taken from portions of LeTourneau's handbook. First, your account is your account. Never share your account information or password with another individual. We have many solutions for secure shared access to resources, as well as for delegating your access or tasks to another individual. Unique passwords. Your password used at LeTourneau should be one you don't use anywhere else. You likely use your mobile device to access LeTourneau systems or perform multi-factor authentication. Any device you use to access LeTourneau resources should have a screen lock that only you have access to unlock. Don't store credentials where others can see them. Use a password manager such as LastPass or 1Password. Or store credentials securely in a highly secure locked container, such as a safe that only you have access to. Give us a call to learn more about the tips above, or read more about these in Policy 6.1, Acceptable Use of Technology. Just like your account is for you alone, student data is highly personal information which should only be used for the benefit of that individual. We'll learn more about this in a bit when we join two Yellow Jackets in their journey at LeTourneau and learn how we can protect their information. Policies 681 through 686 contain detailed federal requirements for protecting financial data. You may not need to implement these policies yourself, but they affect the way systems you use must be configured to protect LeTourneau and LeTourneau student and employee data. A little later, we'll learn how LeTourneau protects financial information and how we can all be on the team when it comes to protecting this important resource. We're also excited to announce a fishing tournament. Well, kind of. As we'll see in a bit, crooks still love to ask for free data and passwords via email. So this year, we'll each again receive some example phishing emails based on real emails that have compromised accounts in other companies across the world. But while our training system will continue to help you know if you've accidentally clicked a risky link, this year we have a special offer designed to reward us as we practice avoiding these dangerous links. Anyone in our Laterno community who correctly identifies at least one test phishing message, either this fall or in the spring, using the orange fish icon in Outlook, the one that says Report Message, will receive a special commemorative pin a little later this year. We're glad to have you all on the team with us this year. Please don't hesitate to reach out to our service desk or to me directly at any time if you have questions about staying safe online or need help getting connected with other data and security experts at Laterno.